Do you always select a task, you wanted to complete that, there is a need, but over a period of time you are losing that focus, you're losing that consistency and persistence? If that is the case, then this video is definitely going to help you out. But before we try to understand the concepts, I would like to just share with you that best ideas, whatever is there in your mind, will not work if you are not working on it, right? So let's deep dive and try to understand that why we are not able to take action in spite of having a great idea and need. Means you want to do something, say suppose you want to build your own business, and looking into the current scenario, you need to have something of your own, but you know the urgency, you know the need, importance, and the idea which is there in your mind is also great. But over a period of time you go back to square, and you are not able to maintain that persistence and consistency in your efforts. So if you go and try to understand these 7 reasons which I'm going to share with all of you, that why we are not able to take action, the 7 reasons why we are unable to take action, and I'll share with you step by step process that what are the 7 things which you once implement, you will be able to achieve whatever you want. So let's try to understand. Say for an example, you are standing in the ground and there is a ladder, right? And the top of the ladder is nothing but you have achieved the goal which you have kept it for yourself, right? Now here what happens, you are in the ground, and if you don't take all the steps, if you don't take this effort to take each step at a time, do you expect to reach at the top? I'm sure your answer will be no, right? So before we go into the topic, let me introduce myself. I'm Hemendra Singh, inner transformation coach, and my only intention is to really help people achieve and finish what they have started, right? So the first reason why we don't take actions continuously, why we lose the persistence, why we lose the consistency, is this: we don't have passion. Now, how to measure passion, whether whatever you are doing, whether you have a passion towards it or not, how do you know? I'll give you an example. Say for an example, you have a girlfriend, and the girlfriend is coming from abroad, and you want to meet her, and she's going to reach India early morning around 3 o'clock or say 4 o'clock. Now what will happen? I'm sure you will not sleep on that particular night, and then you will ensure that you will reach airport on time. Am I right? Why? But at the same time, if you have to go for a meeting which is at around 5 o'clock, you are facing challenges in terms of waking up early in the morning. Why? So it's very important for all of us to understand that it's nothing but the passion which drives us to take certain actions and maintain those actions. So passion, how I have been able to understand, is when you do something and you don't remember the time, that means you are passionate about it. So for me, whenever I cook, because I really love cooking, so whenever I cook, hours together it just goes away, and I don't remember the time at all. I go into a state of flow. That is the passion. So you need to understand that whatever action, whatever goal you have kept it for yourself, for which you have to take actions, those goals should really motivate you, should instill that passion in you. Now, more than goal, you should be very clear that what you are going to achieve once you achieve that goal. So if your outcome is very clear, so that is what the first step to have that passion. Write down the outcome. So when you write down the outcome, means you achieve that goal, and by achieving that goal, what you are going to achieve, how your life is going to change. Write down the 5 points. Say for an example, I wanted to earn say around 5 lakhs per month. Now once I achieve, so my goal is what? 5 lakhs per month. But just by knowing my goal, it will not help me to have that passion. in me. But when I know that once I have that 5 lakh in my account every month, I'll be able to achieve so many things which I am unable to do it right now. I may have my own freedom. I may be able to say travel the world. I may be able to give time to my family. What it can be anything for you, right? So have your outcome very clearly written, and that outcome should be so important for you to achieve, which will help you to achieve that passion. Have that passion in you. Now the second ladder in that particular piece in the ladder is nothing but your belief. My dear friends, if you don't have belief in whatever points or whatever goal you have kept it, an outcome which is there in your mind, you will never be able to achieve anything. Now let me share with you, there are few enemies of our belief who doesn't allow us to do what we want to do, or who breaks our belief, is nothing but the people around. Sometimes people around, and sometimes the voice which we are getting it from inside, because of my own experiences in my past. I'll share with you one story. So once, what happened, that there were around 10 frogs. I'm sure that you would have heard about it, and I'm sorry if I'm just repeating the same story, but the 10 frogs, they have decided to, they have actually gathered together and they decided to, put a competition. And what they said that, whomsoever will be able to reach to the top of the pole by climbing the pole will be the winner. And for the next 10 years, we will listen to that person's, whatever the person will say, whatever the frog will say, we will listen. Everything was set. And what happened, when the first frog started climbing, everyone used to say in the down, the 9 other frogs who were down, used to say that, this is impossible. You will not be able to do it. You will definitely, you will not be able to maintain that grip. So what happened is, the first frog failed, the second frog tried, he also failed, third also failed, likewise 8th failed, 9th also failed. Then the 10th one came and he climbed it. Now everyone started discussing about themselves that how come it has happened. And when the frog who climbed it to the top came back from that pole, people have asked. So he said that, I am unable to hear what you were saying, because I am unable to hear. I am deaf. So that is the reason I have not been able to hear what you were trying to say. And that is the reason I have been able to climb. So I have not heard that, it is very difficult for me to climb. So guys, the message which I wanted to give it here is that the beliefs which is being broken by people around us who says that, no, it is very difficult to do it, why you are doing, my kaka did, my chacha did, my mama did, everyone failed. No, doesn't mean that, everyone failed, you will also fail. So you need to be very clear that who is going to protect that belief. It is we who have to protect our belief. How? By having complete confidence in what decisions we have taken in our life. And the third point which I wanted to share is strategy. See, if you don't have strategy, you will never be able to achieve what you want to achieve. Say for an example, I wanted to go from, say, India to Japan. So the first thing which I need to do is, if I don't have passport, I have to apply for a passport. There's a process I have to follow step by step. I'll get my passport. Then I have to apply for a visa. I have to submit certain documents. Once I get my visa, then I will be able to, I have to go and I have to see whatever flights which is available. And then I have to book the flight, and then I have to go to the airport to catch the flight. Now tell me one thing. Can I first book the flight and the hotel and then apply for passport? I am sure your answer will be no, because there is a strategy for each and everything. You can't do, like say, I wanted to launch my course, say for an example, but I have not done any homework before launching my course. Then do you feel that I will be able to achieve what I wanted to achieve? No, because I am not following the strategy. Now, what will be the fourth reason why we will not be able to achieve what we wanted to achieve? Clarity of values. Guys, this is something which is very important. Most of the time we misunderstand value. We always talk about, because when I joined an organization, when I started working in company, they always talked about their values. Values are nothing but the importance which you're giving to yourself. Whatever importance you are giving, that is nothing but value. Value is what? It is importance, right? Value is which is very important to us. So let's give you an example. Say you wanted to become a millionaire or billionaire. So for that, you have to work 12 hours a day, sometimes 18 hours a day. Now, you give maximum value and importance to your family. Now, what will happen? When you start doing this, you will have a clash between you, your family, and the objective which you have kept it. Because what objective you have kept will not go with the expectations and the importance which you wanted to give it to the family, because you will not be having the time. You have to, maximum time you have to give it to build your business or whatever it is. So we have to be very clear that what we value. Now, I am not saying that if you love your family and you wanted to give maximum time to them, then you should not have dreams. You should definitely have dreams, but what you can do is that set a rule for yourself, that from Monday till Friday I will work like anything, and Saturday and Sunday I will only give time to my family. And if that I'm going to do it, then it is going to definitely have that balance, right? So that is something called as value. We need to have a very clarity of values. Once we know that what is more important to us, and then if I am fitting this task, whether there will be an impact on the importance which I am giving, then what are the things and I can do so that I can balance it. And now let's understand that what is the next one. So next one is nothing but the energy. See, energy is something which is related to our physiology. Say I wanted to achieve something, and I am saying like this: yes, I wanted to achieve this. If I get time, I will do it. I will win. Do you feel with this energy I'll be able to win? And if I'm saying, yes, I'm going to do it because I have made the determination, and once I make a determination, I will never go back. I always go with my words. See the difference in both the energy levels. The first one, I'm sure that will not help me to increase my, the life force to take action. So when you are setting a goal, you need to maintain that energy levels, which gives you a boost to your mind, a message to your mind that you are taking it very seriously and you are going to do it. Okay. Now, what will be the next ladder? The next ladder will be collaboration. See, it's very important. Though we don't give much importance to these small things, but if you are not collaborating, then you will not be able to achieve anything. Sometimes, collaboration starts in your family only. You have to discuss with your father, you have to discuss with your wife, you have to discuss with your children and say that, see, I want to do this and I need your support. Can you give me some ideas? Can you? So when you do that, the collaboration should start from your home. And my dear friends, you're going to definitely, sometimes, what happens? I ask my wife that, tell me what could be the challenges of people. And then she says, and then I start making video on that. So do you feel that it is helping me to achieve something? See, collaboration will always give me an edge. It will help me to achieve my the objective fast. Say for an example, I have set a goal. Now for that goal, I need to create a good presentation. Right? Now I don't know how to make a presentation, and if I am taking help from someone who is helping me to build that presentation, do you feel that it is going to help me? Yes, definitely. Okay. And the last one is communication. Guys, I'm not talking about the communication which we do it externally, but the communication which we are doing internally. If you're always telling to yourself that this always happens with me, all the businesses which people have started doing something, it has been failed. So how I'll be able to do it? I'll not be able to do it. and my communication is not good, my skills are not good, I'll not be able to do anything. If you are saying negative to yourself, you are actually building your own grave. You'll never be able to achieve what you wanted to achieve. So once again, I am just summarizing. If you don't have passion, if you don't have belief in yourself, if you don't have proper strategy in place, if you don't have clarity of your values, if you don't have your energy levels high, if you are not collaborating, and if you don't have a positive communication, you're doing it with yourself, then my dear friends, keep it in writing that you will never be able to achieve what you want to achieve. Hope you have liked this video, and if you have liked this video, please subscribe to it, share it with your friends, and if you have really liked it and taken some points from this, please comment. Bye bye. Thank you.